my goodness me. Oh my God, it's got chills. And I love that. Kia ora and welcome. My name is Amishi and I'm your vocal coach for today. We are going to be taking a look at the Pussycat Dolls with Busta Rhymes at the AMAs. I cannot wait to take a look at this. Pussycat Dolls, big fan. Let's see what they're up to with their vocal technique. And if you want to join me for more vocal analyses of your favorite artists, hit that subscribe button because we're going to be looking at what are they up to with their vocal technique? How are they creating these insane... My brain is getting away from me. How are they creating these insane sounds? And most importantly, how on earth can you create them? So let's just get straight to the video.
Make some noise. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, babe. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, babe. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing.
This song is such a jam. Okay, so at the beginning here, those background BVs are, it sounds like they're on a track, but I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to make any comment about whether, you know, they're pre-recorded or whatever. We can kind of make assumptions, but we weren't there, so we don't know. So Nicole's definitely sort of started this in a chest voice quality, thicker vocal folds lower down the range. Let's go down. It's not really like getting into that singer section, but at the beginning, she was like speaking on pitch, very thick vocal folds, could almost be considered to be a bit of belt in that moment.
I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, babe. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, babe. But you...
Can you hear that different? Loosen up my buttons, babe. Yeah, she was going into a little bit more of a kind of like calling out. That's a thicker vocal fold. Also noticing the massive difference in the volume. Let's just go back. I feel this is quite low volume. Let me just double check for you.
Are you ready? AMAs, make some noise.
So there you go. That's the chest voice, the thick vocal. AMAs, make some noise. It's all, actually, it could be considered a belt. We wouldn't really, I mean, you can kind of hear a little bit of the belt kind of timbre, but the belt is really when the cricoid cartilage tips back and it creates thicker than thick vocal folds. But if you want to join in my brand new live course, How to Belt Like a Pro, then sign up down in the description below. I'm going to teach you all about how to tilt the cricoid and make these insane sounds.
Loosen up my buttons, babe. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, babe. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. Typical Hollywood cyber vocal.
You can hear the massive difference. Loosen up my buttons, babe. And they loosen up my buttons, babe. Thinner vocal folds, quieter sound, thicker vocal folds in that when she was singing a little bit louder. The difference of the vocal fold thickness has a huge, well, it's basically one of the ways that we can change volume. We can do a whole bunch of different things to change the volume within the voice, but that's like a longer video. But essentially there we're changing the vocal fold thickness.
Physical, don't leave me asking for more. Baby, can't you see? And his clothes is sweating on me. And the heat coming from this beat got me about to blow. I don't think you know.
Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's just watch. So we're going one more time in this sort of section.
Asking for more. Baby, can't you see? And his clothes is sweating on me. And the heat coming from this beat got me about to blow. I don't think you know.
B, bum, a bit on B. So we've got, I mean, I love the song, but I have got no idea of the words. So we've got the thicker vocal folds, chest voice there, but you can hear it's not a very loud sound. Now we can sing in the chest voice and not be specifically super, super loud. We can change the volume within the chest voice because we kind of need to, otherwise the song will be quite boring.
I don't think you know. Loosen up my buttons, babe. We're back. Cause you, I would say that I would say when I grow, when I grow, when I grow. I wanna be famous, wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies. I grow up, I wanna see the world, drive nice cars, I wanna have groupies. I grow up.
I didn't know that those were the words. I want to have boobies. That is fantastic. Honestly, I don't think I ever paid attention to the lyrics of this song. When I grow up, I want to be famous. Let's just go back on that because obviously there's lots of different things going on, lots of dancing. I am so in love with the fact that they are back as well. Wonderful to see this.
Up my buttons, babe. We're back. Cause you, I would say that I would say when I grow.
So when you're going, so we're back, you could see the little dip in the tongue there. That's that call of the belt that we're hearing, that definite ringing quality that goes on. G4. So really lower than that, we don't really belt, but around that G to A4, which is the G and A above middle. See, that's sort of where the belt kind of starts.
When I grow, I wanna be famous, wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies. I grow up, I wanna see the world, drive nice cars, I wanna have groupies. I grow up, be on TV, people know me, be on magazine. I grow up, fresh and clean, number one chick, bring something on the scene. Just like it, just like it, just like it. Careful what you wish for, cause you just like it.
So we can see there as well that Nicole's actually missing out quite a lot of the lyrics there. This is really common when we are looking at the amount of cardio going on with the dancing and then going into the singing. It's totally normal for the lead singer to leave out some of those some of those words so that they can take those breaths. I mean, they're doing a lot of moving and dancing at the same time. It's exceptionally difficult to be holding back the breath to close those vocal folds.
Careful what you wish for, cause you just like it. You just like it. You just like it. Get it? I see you staring at me. Oh, I'm a trendsetter. This is true, cause what I do, no one can do it better. Talk about me. I'm a hot topic. I see you watching me, watching me. I know you want it. Don't bring your boyfriend to the club.
I don't think I actually knew any of their other songs, honestly. So let's just go back on that because this is probably the first section where we sort of had like a decent amount of singing going on.
I see you staring at me. Oh, I'm a trendsetter. This is true, cause what I do, no one can do it better. Talk about me. I'm a hot topic.
So around that G4 there. And so she's definitely in a chest voice going, talk about me cause I'm a hot topic, in that chest voice sound. But do you notice the difference in the volume? She's taken the volume right down because it's sort of more of an intimate moment with the camera in that section. We've got a little bit more thyroid tilt to bring in a sweetness to the tone. Just go back on that.
Talk about me. I'm a hot topic. I see you watching me, watching me. I know you want it.
There you go. A perfect example of even a mega superstar Tony Award winning artist like Nicole Scherzinger can be a little bit flat on one of the notes. And that's not to say there's anything wrong with that. I want you to see that these types of things happen in performance across the world, across the universe. Every single singer, no matter what their level, makes mistakes. And that is the beauty of being humans. It does go to show us, though, that there is no auto-tune on a microphone. And I love that, because I was actually just talking with my student before I started recording, and she was in tears about how she felt like she wasn't doing a good enough job because she was struggling sometimes with her pitching. Now, I actually have a video for you all about pitching. It's down in the description below if that is something that you are struggling with. I'm not saying that Nicole needs to look at it. Lots of different factors come into these types of performances. We can see the tongue depressing quite substantially in the mouth. That's probably she went for a slightly darker version of that note and just pushed and didn't quite get the larynx height for that note.
She's dying for. Give the girl some room. Come on, baby, on the show. Give the girl a club song and let her go.
Admittedly, I'm a little bit disappointed to see that the background vocals are not being sung more. I know I said that this was a track and I'm not going to judge it. Don't make it seem like someone is singing if they're not actually singing. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's just pointless. Like, take the microphone away if they're not going to be doing the singing, and then just like put the background vocalists in there. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, but it's quite obvious that they're not singing in this moment. The microphone's very far away from their mouths when they're doing any of that singing.
What she's dying for. Give the girl some room. Come on, baby, on the show. Give the girl a club song and let her go.
So let's go. Don't bring your boy. What are these words here? Yeah, they've got, don't bring your boyfriend to the... We got that falsetto sound there. We got quite a lot of air coming through the sound. Now, the tricky part about falsetto is that we need to pull... I know this seems so counterintuitive, right? We need to pull back on the volume, but we need to push the air out a little bit. Because if we try and go for both, and we go for both air and volume, we're going to end up doing that, and we're going to end up pushing the note out of tune. That's not what they're doing. I'm just saying that's what you can hear... Nicole's a fantastic. Her technique is just wonderful for this.
Give the girl her girls. Give the girl the floor. Give the girl a club song. What she's dying for. Give the girl some room. Come on, baby, on the show. Give the girl a club song and let her go. This one is for all my OG Pussycat dolls out there. Yeah, where you at? Let's go. Ooh, baby. Dolls. Fellas, are you ready? See, I know you like me. I know you like me. I know you do. I know you do. That's why whenever I come around, she's all over you. I need to hear you sing. I know you want it. I know you want it.
Okay, actually in this one, they are singing in the background. That's very, very cool. With those little, I know you want it. So I know you want me. We're hearing, obviously, a slightly darker timbre from the fantastic Nicole. Why do you think that is? If you were my student, I would honestly wait for you to answer that, but obviously I'm talking to myself in my office. So the reason is she simply got a little bit older, okay? Our voices darken as we get older. And why is that? because everything drops, right? The larynx it continues to descend. That's why as we age, our vocal ranges change, our timbre changes. This is sounding decidedly darker than it was like 20 years ago that this song came out. So the larynx continues to drop. That's why I know you want me. I know you want me. That's why I have such an issue with younger singers trying to take on these darker timbres of older singers, because we don't fucking need to. Like, give it some time and the larynx will just it'll be down there in no time.
See, I know you like me. I know you like me. I know you do. I know you do. That's why whenever I come around, she's all over you. I need to hear you sing. I know you want it.
You can also hear, I need to hear you sing. You can hear it even in her spoken voice as well. With that timbre, it's almost like she's speaking on pitch at the moment. I know you want me. I think she's actually on the middle C sharp 4 there. I know you want me. So it's really in this easy part of the chest voice register for a singer like Nicole.
I need to hear you sing. I know you want it. I know you want it. It's easy to see. It's easy to see. Hint in the back of your mind. I know you should be all with me. All my strong, sexy people, say! Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? You bet they do. Don't you wish your girlfriend was free like me? Like you, don't you? Like baby. Can I hear a don't you? Don't you?
That's awesome. Okay, let's just go back on that because we heard her bring in a little bit more twang there. Twang is the tightening of the area above the larynx that was helping us to increase the volume. That was one of the ways that I was saying that we could increase. Well, I didn't actually say it, did I, Zoe? It's one of the ways that we can increase the volume within the for the voice is we can add twang.
You bet they do. Like you, don't you? Like baby. Can I hear a don't you? Don't you?
We're gonna celebrate the reunion of Pussycat Dolls like this. Let me get straight to it. Mother, when I come through, it's the God Almighty looking on red. So you wanna jump in my ass then? Can't do it. Looking at me going like she really want to do it. Gotta put it on me till my thing black. Can't do it. You wanna play with a player girl then? Play on. Switch out, get you down and leave a lot of way on. Watch me and I'ma watch you. Same time looking like you won't break my back. You the very reason why I give a back. Whip bags, hit you in the back. For the record, don't think it was something you did. Jordy all on me cause there's other resist the kid. I got an idea that's dope, y'all. I got good cool, I got love all of y'all.
Give it up for Split Star and the icon Busta Rhymes.
Oh my God, it's got chills. Oh, Busta Rhymes is fantastic. Look at the economy of his mouth. We're going to watch that whole section again because I want you to really watch. And I am not a rap teacher, okay? I'm not going to pretend that I teach rap. But what I do teach is singing really, really fast. And I want you to watch what is working with Busta Rhymes there, because this is very similar to the way that we would sing a patter song, say in musical theater, or the singer before was singing Galway Girl by Ed Sheeran, obviously a completely different direction to this song, but very similar in terms of that sort of like spoken fast kind of rappy section of the song. Let's just watch this because he doesn't over move the jaw and the mouth.
Let me get straight to it. Mother, when I come through, it's the God Almighty looking on red. So you wanna jump in my ass then? Can't do it. Looking at me going like she really want to do it. Gotta put it on me till my thing black. Can't do it. You wanna play with a player girl then? Play on. Switch out, get you down and leave a lot of way on. Watch me and I'ma watch you. Same time looking like you won't break my back.
You see the I look at the same time. I'm not a rapper, okay? I would need to practice this to be able to rap on the internet. Notice there though that he is not moving his mouth overly, like widely or in large movements whatsoever. He's keeping it very economical. The jaw is relatively relaxed in that moment, and there is about a finger width of space between his teeth. this sort of speed comes through years and years and years of working up those muscles, but this will not just come to you from doing endless tongue twisters. Honestly, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. It doesn't help you with shit, except that you just get really, really good at those particular tongue twisters. This type of economy of movement needs workout exercises to strengthen the articulation muscles, which are the lips, the cheeks, and the tongue, and the jaw actually as well. And that's exactly why inside my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, we have an entire training system dedicated to showing you how to strengthen these muscles. And this is through as little as 2 minutes of practice a day, working on specific exercises. So if you would like to sing and speak with more clarity, and you want to just feel like you're not tripping over your words, and you want everyone to understand you when you're recording, then you can check out the link in the description below of how you can apply for the Vocal Academy.
Watch me and I'ma watch you. Same time looking like you won't break my back. You the very reason why I give a back. Whip bad you in the back. For the record, don't think it was something you did. Jordy all on me cause there's other resist. I got an idea that's dope, y'all. I got get cool, I got love all of y'all.
Give it up for Split Star and the icon Buster Rhymes. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Just like it. You just like it. You just like it. Get it? We love you.
Cool. Can you see that everyone? She said, "We love you!" Belted. Love it. We don't always need to learn to belt on crazy, crazy high notes. It is just about learning to get those vocal folds closed, get that cricoid cartilage tipping, and to learn how to adjust the belt with the breath flow. And that's exactly what I'm teaching you inside my brand new course, How to Belt. If you want to sign up to be one of the very first people to join me for this live course, check out the link in the description below for signing up. Wow, Pussycat Dolls. I love it. I can't wait to see more of their work. Admittedly, I would have liked to have seen it with slightly, I feel like this is the way that music is going. So much of these shows are about the camera. It becomes less and less about the audience. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you feel about that? Let me know down in the comments. Check out some more Nicole Scherzinger up here, and have an awesome rest of your day. Just remember, anyone can learn to sing. It's a whole bunch of muscles, and that is what I'm here to teach you to do. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.